Hey guys, Jess here from Tonkadale, and today we're talking about Fiddle Leaf Fig care. The Fiddle Leaf Fig is probably one of our most popular plant specimens. However, they have certain care requirements that will really set you up for success. Fiddle Leaf Fig, also known as Ficus lyrata, is in the ficus family, and out in nature they actually do develop fig-like fruits. When we're growing Fiddle Leaf Figs in our homes, they require bright light. Now, bright light is basically the brightest light you can give them right up against the window. If you're tucking these guys around the corner or to the side of a bright window, that may not be adequate. The biggest problem that we see with Fiddle Leaf Figs is not enough light with too much watering. When this happens, it sets up an environment for root rot and fungus to set in. The first signs of root rot and fungus are browning along the edges of the leaf. This is not normal leaf aging. This is something that can be treated by moving your Fiddle Leaf Fig into brighter light and also treating with a fungicide on a regular schedule for several applications. Fiddle Leaf Figs also require a very even watering schedule. So depending on the amount of light they're getting, that will kind of dictate the amount of water they need. Water your Fiddle Leaf Fig when the top inch or two of soil has dried out. You can test the soil simply by pulling it away from the side of the pot by sticking your finger down in there. In the home, Fiddle Leaf Figs will need about a liter of water every 7 to 10 days. When you water, you're going to want to make sure to soak the plant all the way through until it drains out the bottom. That means you've watered it well. A liter of water is about a wine bottle per week. When you take your Fiddle Leaf Fig home, you're going to want to make sure it is in a pot with drainage. In most cases, you'll be able to leave it in the grower's pot as long as there's some room to grow. The grower's pot provides drainage. In this case, you'll then take your plant and drop it into your more decorative container, possibly placing a saucer on the inside of the container to catch any excess water that drains off the bottom when you're watering. If you're transplanting your Fiddle Leaf Fig into a decorative container or into another grower's pot, go up about 1 or 2 pot sizes or a couple of inches greater than the pot diameter that it's currently growing in. For transplanting, just use all-purpose potting soil and make sure you go in there and wake up the roots before it lands in its new home. Fiddle Leaf Figs do require some maintenance. Because of the broad leaves, there's likely to be some residues or dust from time to time. So you can just take a damp cloth and wipe that away. This also helps keep any pests at bay because you're wiping away any eggs or insect juveniles that might be present. Go ahead and do that on the back of the leaf as well, especially along the leaf veins. Another product that I love to use is Leaf Shine. Use this sparingly on Fiddle Leaf Figs. Sometimes I spray it on the rag and then wipe. Leaf Shine is basically an aerosol oil that helps minimize any residue or dust. If you give it a light spritz, you can rub it in and then move to the next leaf and give it a shine. One thing to avoid at all costs is overwatering your Fiddle Leaf Fig or allowing it to sit in standing water in the container or saucer it's sitting in. A sign of overwatering can be yellowing leaves, especially towards the bottom of the plant. Don't confuse this with leaves that are aging, because that's just a natural part of the plant's life cycle. It's not a bad idea to rotate your Fiddle Leaf Fig so that all sides get to see the sky. Unfortunately, no amount of transplanting, fertilizing, or watering will reverse the ailments of your Fiddle Leaf Fig like more light will do. Moving your Fiddle Leaf Fig to the brightest light possible will make sure it's living its best life for years to come. While you're in the store, make sure to pick up one of our Fiddle Leaf Fig plant care cards that are available in our plant care card catalog or on our website, tonkadale.com. Expert tip: it's a great idea to get your Fiddle Leaf Fig outside in the summer. Fiddle Leaf Figs do amazing in a shady location in your yard. You will see up to 1 or 2 feet of solid growth in a season if you're able to get your Fiddle Leaf Fig outside. That way they're recharged, nice and lush, and ready to live out the winter in your home. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Tonkadale.
Oh wait, we gotta pause the music, sorry.
Oh. Out of breath. That was a doozy.